Hi guys, maayong adlaw sa tanan. My name is Julius Bellamia. I'm an optometrist here in Cebu, Philippines. And today, I'm going to be sharing about my optometry journey. Maybe you'll ask me, was it a passion for you? Was it a calling? Or was it something else? Now, my optometry journey was kind of surreal. Dili siya normal na path to become an optometrist. After high school, after finishing high school, I was actually enrolled in a different program. I was enrolled in physical therapy. During the time, okay, back then, being a physical therapist means you have to go to the States. That is where physical therapy is in demand, not here in the Philippines. So when I realized that, I decided to change to another program because I don't want to go there in the States. I want to stay here in the Philippines. So that's when I stumbled upon optometry. Because number one, I heard that it's the fastest way to become a doctor. 4 years program naman ang optometry before, not like now, it's a 6-year program. So that's number one. Number two, I can use it here in the Philippines. As an optometrist, I can actually work and have my own clinic here in the Philippines. So that really attracted me. So during the time that I was studying optometry here in Cebu Doctors, it was fun. It was nice. It was a very good experience. It was very enriching. I was able to discover the lion, the leader in me. Mainly because Mayra kami sa una. Very few, less than 200, maybe 160, 170 during the time. Di kay daghan. So it's so easy for you to step up. Okay, so it was good. It was a good experience, a very enriching experience. But after I graduated optometry, I decided not to take the board exam. I decided to work in a different field, okay, in a different industry. I worked in the travel industry. I was employed by a company called Wings Travel. During the time, it was affiliated with British Airways and Qantas Airlines here in Cebu. And I enjoyed it. For 4 or 5 years, I enjoyed it. Having the opportunity to travel different countries for free. Okay, you're given money and you're supposed to travel to a country. Okay, and enjoy for free. Okay, so I met a lot of nice, good people and very interesting situations, and it was good. I like it. Financially, it was okay. It was good. As a single person, I really enjoyed it. But after like 5 years, I had this gap. Parang walay closure ba kung optometry. Walay closure because I did not take the board exam. So I said I need to scratch this itch. So I took a leave from work 5 months and I decided to take the board exam and I started reviewing. You can just imagine, you studied for 4 years. Now you're working in a different industry, totally different industry for 5 years. So you can just imagine the struggle. The things that I knew before, I have to relearn it and incorporate it with the new information in the visual science field. So struggle kayo, no? But by God's grace, after I took the board exam, hasta ako na-surprise, nakapasar ako. Kapasar ko, especially because nindot akong grado ba. So, wow. That's just Ginoo, no? So, after a year, I started working as an optometrist here locally here in Cebu. Then after a few months, I was invited to work abroad as an optometrist. So for the next 9-10 years, I was working as an optometrist in different countries. The countries that I stayed the longest is Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East. Stayed there for almost 3 years. Then in Africa, in Kenya, East Africa. I enjoyed my stay there. That's why I extended my contract. I enjoyed it because it's a very laid back country in general, and I enjoyed experiencing a different culture, totally different culture than ours. Both visually and also inside. They're a different breed of culture type of people. So I like it. I like to play basketball with them, the young basketball players there, and also like being around them, trying the authentic African delicacies. It was good. It was a good experience. Now, after my contract there, I was supposed to work in Uganda, also in Africa, in Uganda. But when I came back here in the Philippines for a vacation, supposedly, I decided not to work in Africa anymore. I decided to stay here in the Philippines. And for a couple of years, I worked in our community church as a youth coordinator. And after that, by accident, I think, but nothing is an accident in this world, no? There's always a reason for everything. I was joining this marathon. It's not really a marathon because it's just 5 kilometers. So it's like a fun run. I met this friend, old friend of mine, si Dr. Mijudia, si Bobby. And while we were running, mostly talking than running, he asked me, Jul, would you like to work part-time as an instructor? So, yeah, so for one sem I tried part-time teacher, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being an instructor in optometry. So that part-time job became my full-time job. Fast forward 10 years later, I'm here. Tada! So I enjoyed it. So if you ask me, is optometry a passion? For some, it is. It's like it's their life. But not really. To me, it's not really a passion. Is it a calling? There's some people, some optometrists, they're drawn to it. They're drawn. Nothing wrong with that. They're drawn to it. But for me, it's not really a calling also. To me, being an optometrist gives me a unique platform. It's a platform for me to share my message and resonate my personal convictions. It gives me this opportunity to become a molder of dreams, a situation for me to inspire new and upcoming optometrists. So that is my optometry journey. That the struggle continues. Thank you for watching.